Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Chelsea Ortega. I'm back with another banger. I've got the one and only Vanessa Benuelos as my guest on This Is My Planet and My Runway, a podcast exploring the changing world around us. Today's topic is changing precipitation patterns and coral reef decline. You're not going to believe it, Vanessa, but where there's thunder, there is rain. Or not anymore. Our planet's precipitation patterns are changing, and we are to pay the price.
Where has all our rain gone? The price we must pay costs more than our eggs.
Yeah, remember those gentle, relaxing showers from outside your window that left this comforting, earthy smell when you went outside?
Yeah, I miss those good old days.
Well, not anymore. Be ready to feel the wrath of change.
What kind of changes are we discussing?
Precipitation patterns are becoming more unpredictable and alarming. In some areas, longer periods of droughts are occurring, the cracking soil, crops withering, and resources declining. Could you imagine the stress on farmers, on ecosystems, on all of us?
I'm already stressed out hearing about this. Can we please talk about the economical state of the world right now?
When the rain does come, it often comes crashing down. As precipitation increases, these heavy downpours can exceed the capacity of natural and human-made drains, causing flash floods, damage to property, and even the loss of lives. The Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment has a perfect way of explaining how these tragedies happen. They say, as Earth temperature continues to rise, the warmer atmosphere can hold more water vapor, providing more water for intense rainfall, snowfall, and other precipitations from storms.
Maybe this is just a small incident and we'll forget about it in a few years. Or soon we'll have to pay for air like in the Lorax. We should have listened.
No, these aren't just small incidents, Vanessa, that should be ignored. Scientists have been studying these trends for years, and the evidence is crystal clear. This evidence is coming straight from NASA. Since 1950, the frequency and intensity of heat extremes have increased primarily due to human-caused emissions of greenhouse gases. This includes record-breaking high temperatures and dangerous heat waves. These events will become even more severe and common as the planet warms.
So what you're telling me is that Mother Nature doesn't whisper, she screams.
NASA also discovered that with the ocean warming and the melting of land ice is causing sea levels to rise. This means high tides will become even higher, leading to a greater risk of flooding, even when it's sunny. This can already be seen in some coastal cities like Miami in Florida and Bangkok in Thailand.
What about my appointment with Dr. Miami?
Vanessa, there's more important things at hand. We might see longer dry periods with fast-acting rainfall, which disrupts the balance of nature of our ecosystem, making it harder for communities to manage their water supply.
How can we even prepare for this unpredictable rainfall? We shouldn't have messed around. Now we're going to find out.
Well, here's what you could do. While these challenges are scary to say the least, there's still reason for hope. We should start by gaining an understanding of these changing patterns.
I'm glad you gained my understanding. I was like, what's a precipitation pattern? What's that?
We must adapt as well, as this is inevitable. We may need to invest in infrastructure that can handle more extreme weather. We must get the message out.
We cannot gatekeep. This is too important to keep quiet.
And more importantly, we need to address the root cause, which is climate change. I hate whoever invented climate change. We humans have more of an impact than we think. We cannot reverse anything we did, but we can slow the process down. Our carbon footprint is a factor to consider.
Only the baby boomers didn't boom. We wouldn't be facing these booming effects. There's totally not 5 big booms.
Yeah, you're right. We as a community need to reduce our carbon footprint, fossil fuels, and resort to renewable resources so we can slow down these changes. Let me pass the mic to Vanessa. What do you have to say?
I'm glad you asked. The other day I was doing some reading and I found out that increasing ocean temperatures and changing ocean chemistries are the greatest global threats to coral reef ecosystems. Threats are caused by warmer atmospheric temperatures and increasing levels of carbon dioxide.
Coral reefs? Where's Nemo and Dory gonna go? Tell me more.
Also learned that within the past year, 89.7% of Atlantic tropical reef areas have been experiencing bleach level heat stress. To date, the 2014 and 2017 event is still considered the longest, most widespread, and most damaging of the 4 known global coral bleaching events, with 65.7% of global reefs impacted.
How does bleaching even happen? I didn't know coral reefs could get their hair done.
No, dum-dum. It happens when
People litter or emit excess carbon dioxide. It can get absorbed into the ocean, making it inhabitable, putting at risk around 1 million species that depend on coral reefs for shelter, feeding, nursing, and even spawning. And who is the culprit to this? Humans. Humans have dirt on their hands.
How can we let this happen?
Yeah. There are many things we can do in order to save our coral reefs and decrease the amount of acid in the ocean. For example, you can dispose and recycle of your trash properly. Let me ask you a question, Chelsea. How do you dispose of your household chemicals?
Actually, throw it down the drain.
No, you can't do that! You have to refrain from doing that. Another solution would be to minimize the amount of fertilizers as they make their way into our waterways and end up in our oceans. It's never too late to cut back on car use and use public transportation instead. Lastly, do not forget to use your voice. Our future lies beneath the waves.
It's time to take these changes seriously and work together to build a stronger future for our kids and loved ones. Do what's right. This is Chelsea and Vanessa signing off.